sick moonwalk.
Hey! Welcome to the Wooting live stream. Fancying you here. We have another live stream. We couldn't miss today's live stream, of course, because today we're at Gamescom. And every 2 weeks I have this live stream, so, you know, had to do it, right? So welcome to the Gamescom booth. Have you seen it on social media? I can't see any of the chat, by the way, so somebody's going to do chat for me.
Yo, Calder.
Yes, yo.
How's Gamescom?
Okay, good. I'll tell you everything about Gamescom in a moment. So you can see behind me, we have the whole booth here. I have a crew. I have even lighting. See that? So good, right? Yeah, so professional. It's more professional than what I do at home, so that's good. And then we have Mr. Laptop Man, that's my producer, checking, giving me cues. Have you seen it this professional by Wooting? And then we have our commentator Dylan here, keeping you guys in chat. So if Dylan's not doing his job, asking the right questions, you know who to blame, not me. And then behind the cameraman, we have, of course, is it now Spaza or Marco? Oh, and then we have also our lighting lady, or what do we call it again?
They love the mic.
Yes, it's a new mic. We're gonna release it maybe in 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
It has also a special button here. If I do a... See that? Oh yeah. But our lighting lady behind, Raquel, community manager. Oh. All right. Well, let me give you an introduction to the booth, and I'm gonna get some questions from Dylan in the meanwhile. And I think the best way we can start is by looking at 6H EV2. No, at our Counter-Strike booth. We're gonna do 6H EV2 later. And I'm going to show this one later again because we have a nice schedule here. If you are around Gamescom and you have the opportunity to come, you can join the tournament or the little, what's it, King of the Hill? We have King of the Hill for Counter-Strike starting at, oh, it's a speed run today.
Yeah, so today we have a speedrun challenge where you go through the parkour, shoot some people, and then hopefully win prizes if you have the fastest time.
So can you have the fastest time? And then come to Gamescom.
And if you're at Gamescom, around 8:30, be sure to come back to help clean the booth. I think that's the most fun event of the day.
Just can't win anything. So we have the booth playing here. You can try the 6H EV2 that's on the table here in Counter-Strike. And then later we have that speed run. Now, if you look closely, no, not this one. This guy is not so hot on spacebar, but he is using a split spacebar. Oh no, that's a really weird thumb movement. But as you can see how well the spacebar is made there, you see that the split spacebar is covering his whole thumb still, because it's just crossing that V area. All right, then let's get into the main area of the booth. All right. So here we have our little product stand. We have so many products. We don't actually have that many products. We have a few keyboards here. Of course, we have our 6H EV2. I'll share some more information on the latest developments here as well. We have our 60HE Plus, the classic. And we have our 80HE Frost case build. And I have a Wooting 2HE over there. And then we have just different iterations of that around the table. And here in the middle we can see our Lekker ticker switches. We have our Switchy stickers that you can only get if you come to the event. We also even have a special tote bag here at Gamescom. Okay, I'm not going to open that door because it broke apparently. But there's a tote bag, and maybe you'll see it momentarily. We also have our somewhere here that I stole as a mic. And we have all the separate components. And I'll do my sales pitch for the 6H EV2 later. Let's go through the rest of the booth before I do my sales job. Here we have our... No, wait. What do you think this is? Let's see how die-hard Wooting you are. Yeah, I asked the question. So what do we think that is? What do we think this is? Yeah?
One. They're saying in chat one.
Niels hair.
One, yes. Wooting one. It's just not just a Wooting one. It's a very special Wooting one.
8HE.
Oh my god, 8HE, come on.
Yes, Nino card is correct.
Nino cards. Kickstart version. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, I saw their dev board. Okay, but that is a little bit cheating. That was an internal person that I recognize there. But you're right with the kickstart and the dev board part. This is actually the very first Wooting 1 prototype, and that case around it is not even a plastic injector case. It is a plastic CNC'd case. So it's basically a block of plastic that was CNC'd, and then it was painted just to model the whole final Wooting keyboard. And that was also used extensively by Jeroen to do all the dev work at that time. So the OG board that was hiding somewhere in Eric's house somehow that I totally forgot about. All right. If you might have noticed my beautiful bag. I know. Yeah. Oh, is it? And here we have Switchy. This is Coolio Switchy. So it's a very thick, nice tote bag. We don't sell it on the store. I know that question is going to come up. But no, we don't sell it on the store. But it is a really good tote bag. Okay. Here we have our big knob, small knob that we've announced not too long ago. And I'll get into that maybe later. But we have the displays here. These are actually also working, but we don't show it yet because we're waiting until it releases and you can get it. Here we have our OwlLab collaboration keyboard. So you can see the OwlLab case here. We also have it separately here for people to steal. But nobody's thought about it yet, so OwlLab case. This is, I don't know which key set this is, but it's a pretty suitable key set. It looks like a cherry variation called Tangerine, maybe? I don't know. Does anybody recognize the key set? And that brings me into the top area here, which are all modded keyboards that some of them we used actually for the website, which I think was this one, the purple one, we'll get into later. You just saw the stone one. We get our Valentine keyboard, ATG Valentine. This is a Holy 80 with Yakult keys. I don't know what the whole set is exactly named. It's a pink Holy 80. This is our Alamaze with a wooden accent piece, and I do not know the key set. This I forgot the name, but I do. Niels, what's the name of this case again?
The B-Box 60.
It's a Beatbox then, right? Or just B. Okay, well, B-Box 60. If you do choose the B-Box 60, I do recommend you to take a close look at our instructions because you cannot just install it stock. It might damage the PCBA. Here we have the blue Alamaze with a wooden accent. And then here on the top we have a very special one. This one is on Eric's desk somewhere. This is our fully translucent 60 HE that we're not selling in this way. This is just one of the mock-up cases that we made to review the mechanical design of the case and also at the same time see what it would look like if we do a translucent case. But then we have like transparent keycaps and also, which I think are the Gatron Max switches, which are completely transparent. And yes, it does light up like a Christmas tree. And then final piece here, as you know, Optimum keyboard and case, keycaps and case. Why is Dylan not asking me any questions? Why don't I still not know what keypad set that is?
Didn't want to interrupt you, but we have people asking for a Wooting mouse and a Wooting tablet.
Oh, come on. Okay, but there's no tablet announcement, there's no mouse announcement here. We're not announcing any new products, but we are playing lots of Switchy commits tax fraud. So you might recognize this from the COE event as well. But this is a little mini game made by our developer Heidi, and it is I think this is also an actual indie game thing, right? Where it's an iteration of it, but it's fully developed inside at Wooting. And where's the? Oh, here.
Everybody wants to know how it works.
Oh my! I've only played it once. Shit. Okay.
80 points or more, you win a Woo.
Okay, 80 points for my win. Woo. Okay, here we have our game box. This is how the game ships when we start selling it, if we ever sell it. Okay. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Let's put this one.
We have a question, can I play it outside of Gamescom?
Yes.
Where can they go? Where can I go if I want to play it outside of Gamescom?
The IRL. It should already be on Reddit somewhere. If you Google
Oh, Jesus.
background, you will get a hint.
Woo! These switches are so light. Oh! Yeah, that's too late now. I'm one-handing it. If I get... Ow! Oh no! Oh God.
You suck at committing tax fraud.
only twice a season.
Yes, that's exactly. I keep it squeaky clean inside the company, you know? Okay, I feel challenged. I'm gonna try one more time.
Oh my god. If anyone wants to play this, you should be able to Google Switchy commits tax fraud.
You can grab the mic. Oh, that was. Oh my god. Okay, a little bit better. I still suck. Let's go to the next table.
I have another silly question for you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So this is some inspiration for you if you're gonna do a desk setup with Wooting stuff. You can get a pink alumaze with a pink wrist rest, and look, be creative, guys. You know, you can attach whatever you want to your 60. You don't need to do the strap. Come on. And then here we have our little props. This is what Raquel usually has at home.
Yeah, this is basically my setup.
And then next to we have the more typical guy gamer section, I would say. Yes, you're the guy gamer now. Yeah, and don't feel nervous. Nobody's judging you like they just did with me. And maybe, who knows what that keyboard is over there? Because this guy gamer has a collection, a very special collection. Who in the chat knows what keyboard that is? That's a very special one. And otherwise, we have our beautiful setup here. We have our Wooting ATHE Ghost case, which is much better than the opaque black case. Everybody loves the Ghost case now a lot more than the black case, right? So if I do a poll again, we can all vote for the Ghost case, so I can stop make the black case. I would be very happy with that. Oh.
Yes, Grace, that is the Hatsune Miku glass pad. It is the one they released globally.
Oh, sorry.
Most recently. Yeah, it's okay.
Let me just repeat that for him. I thought he was going to ask me a question, but he's kind of like answering questions. That was about the wall hack glass pad. Yes, it's the new one. It's like a 004, is it? Or
004, yes.
Okay, so that's the new wall hack glass pad 004. Did anybody guess the keyboard right?
They kind of gave it away in chat.
Oh, it's a 5. What?
No, we were talking about the Miku one.
Oh no, it is 005 there.
But this one isn't. The Miku
Oh,
one is
sorry. So we have the Miku wall hack glass pad. That's been around for a while already. That's a 004.
People can win that on Sunday, the glass pad.
The glass pad? Okay. And then here we have the 005, which is the new one that just released from Wallhack. Wait, am I promoting Wallhack here right now? What the hell? You sneak me into it. Okay, but we're giving that one away on Sunday here at Gamescom. We're also giving away our special Wooting ATHE Gamescom model, which I will magically appear from here. Okay. So, together with what? The pad? Oh, with the Miku pad. Oh, so you win on Sunday. You can. Oh, it's so heavy. Jesus Christ. Who thought about making this so heavy? Jesus. Okay, so this is the Wooting ATHE Zinc one with a custom paint job and keycaps. And you can see here on the back, it's our Gamescom 2025 model. This was custom painted by Frans. And I forgot, where does Frans live again? Utrecht. Yeah, by Frans in Utrecht. He's a custom painter that made this model that somebody will win on Sunday together with the Miku Wallhack glass pad. Through Twitter. Oh, through Twitter. Okay, so on Twitter you can win it. So keep an eye on our socials Twitter. Follow it also if you're not following it. Plug. Nice. Yeah. Follow. If you're not following, you suck. Oh wait, it's X. Follow. Yeah.
You have somebody asking, what is the best Wooting keyboard for you?
Oh, 60. Yeah. Wait, for me, right?
For you.
Yeah. No, I like my 60. I used the 80 for a while when we were doing the development, and then I went back to the 60, and now I'm rocking the 60 V2. 60 is all good for me. Yeah. I'm gonna put this away. Can you put this one? Okay. Okay. Here we have nostalgia pictures. Not too long ago was our 10-year anniversary. We showed that displayed it in Computex. And now we have a bit of a nostalgia corner here with the pictures of the team. So you can see here, let's see, we have the event here, which was our Woodstock event with the whole company at the castle. You might know that from a live stream. Then that was here the same event. And then we had here Computex, which was with the whole Taiwan team. And there we have the 3 founders. The dopey guy on the side, that's me. And then the other dopey... I didn't mean it that way, but... yeah, in the middle is Jeroen and on the left side's Erik. That was also a little event in Taiwan. That was not too long ago, actually. And then I don't know who that kid is. I also don't know whose shoe that is. I have absolutely no idea what that is about.
Eric's favorite picture.
It's nobody's favorite picture, is what Raquel just said. Yeah. Oh, she said it was a mistake. Production error. No? Yeah, no. Let's go to that next one. So there we have Kevin together with Yuli. That's also product development there. And Anders down there, customer service. And here we have, oh, that was when we were doing the 6-stage Kickstarter launch. We brought a testing robot as well. Yeah, that was in our little office in Arnhem. That doesn't exist anymore. Don't visit that place, even though it says it on Google Maps. Okay. Yes, exactly.
I think I have an interesting question. It says, do you use split spacebar or normal? But I think I can make it more interesting by asking, what are your thoughts on split spacebar?
Oh my gosh, so many thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into the 6H EV2 and I can do my sales pitch. Let's grab a other split one then. We have another split one? Am I allowed to steal the split spacebar one here for a moment? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. So maybe I should start off with, you can see here this case. This is what we call the bright silver case. Internally we sometimes call it the white silver case, because in light it's almost white, but it's just a very, very bright silver. This is going to be what we call the light version of the 6H EV2, also assembled in this way with the strap with these colors and the keycaps. And then we're also going to have the black one, which we have somewhere on the other side well, that's the wrong strap, but the thing is, this is anodized, and the black one is also anodized, and the final version is going to be extrusion CNC'd anodized, and that kind of gives an answer to the question of what are we going to do with the coating. So the answer is, in the end, we're going to have to go with the most premium option. So that's going to mean that the price is going to be a bit higher than what we wanted it to be, but it's going to be a much nicer keyboard, and you feel even better about the price you're paying for the keyboard. So prices will be announced soon enough. And then, as you can see here, this is the split spacebar version. So now get into that split spacebar question. Oh, right. Am I going to keep it holding it like this? Okay, so big thing for me with split spacebar is, first of all, if you do split spacebar, you want to make sure that it's really, really fast to adapt to the split spacebar. A lot of people are so afraid of buying a new layout that they just don't even give it a shot. Especially if you're spending quite a lot of money, you don't want to buy something you regret afterwards. So therefore, we didn't go with like this kind of conventional 2.5 unit split spacebar on both sides. Instead, we went with the 2.75 split spacebar here and a 2.25 unit spacebar here. And the reason for that is that this spacebar covers all the way over the V key. And a lot of gamers, everyone is a little bit different, but when you're playing, you'll usually play like this, or the guy we just saw is for somehow playing like this. I cannot do that. You're either playing like this, or you're angling, and you start playing like this. And you can see with my thumb placement and the V alignment that you need that space there. And very often, depending on what games you play, with Fortnite more often, you would also use these very actively. Some Apex people will also do it. And now you can still access that with the spacebar, and you can also do your jump crouch here, for example, or here. So that all works very conveniently, and you have enough spacebar space. But now you also have that extra button here. And that extra button, it really depends on the game you play and how you want to bind that extra button, but it is an extra button that you can use. And is very, very convenient Also for typing, that's what I primarily use it for because I barely get the time to play anymore. But you can also bind either this one to function or even backspace, space bars, backspace, and then you don't need to move your right hand up to the space bar anymore. You can also make this backspace, depends on your preference, but that is one of my uses, how I use a split space bar. And then for gaming, if I would be playing something right now, my first action would be to make this like the melee button. Especially last time I played a lot was Apex Legends, I would melee this shit out of this one because I never like it above the space bar. That is my feeling about split space bar, but there are also some tricks now with the split space bar that you can do to also kind of find out what you like, and this is something that is the benefit of using these split spacebar sizes. They are conventional sizes, so okay, now it depends on your use case, right? But I essentially have now sloped my spacebar more downwards using the right and left shift on the split spacebar areas. So now you have your thumb in a very convenient area. That just changes how you activate it. It also splits it away from that middle button a bit better. And you can also see that align this with a jump crouch together more simultaneously. So it's just a different way of using the split spacebar. There are a lot of options there, and my wish is that we're going to see pro players using split spacebar and see their unique takes on using it in different ways, optimizing their game. That would be really cool. But we'll see. I'm not going to put this back again. Somebody else is going to put it back again. Somebody else behind me. Okay, so if you know the 6-stage V2 a little bit and you watched the promo video, then you also know how easy it is to customize the 6-stage V2. I'll just use the same keyboard again. So now I can remove the Alt keycap. Mind you, I'm going to do this all one-handed. Okay. We have our little puller here. This is a special puller to pull out the module. I can pop it in here and I can just make it straight. And there, whoa! I pulled out the whole module. And this is your 6-stage V2 module basically. And the whole case is screwless because it's installed with a friction fit pad. And that friction is coming from here. This is all silicone here. And it goes all around the module. And that makes it also so that if you now, let's say, quickly want to swap this out, you don't want the foam, maybe you want the silicone, also comes into the box. Here I like the silicone. And I can now quickly close it. And that's it. No screwing required. That's a huge benefit of the friction fit pad. You can even get it for the 6HE, by the way. But with the 6HE V2 it comes by default, and this case was also made for it. And then you might be saying, well, Calder, I don't like to have silicone in between my board. I don't like it for the sound. Well, this is the thing. We cut away all the silicone around the alpha key area, which is this area here is the alpha key area. We cut it all away, and we put a piece of foam there in between the switch plate and the PCB. And that foam is going to help a lot with the sound, so the silicone is already only all around these keys. And then the switch plate is an FR4 plate. And then we have finally also the switches, which are the Lekker Tikke switches. And all of that combined creates a very pleasant and nice sound experience. And then maybe somebody has a question. What's the question?
Doesn't it fall if you turn it upside down?
Oh, okay. Well, this model, if I'm really a bit more rough, it will fall if I start shaking a shit ton. If I do this, it will be fine, but at some point it will fall if I keep doing this, because it's not the final production model. But the final production model is going to be more tight than this. So if I really want to, I can... Okay, there we go. I can shake it out if I do it really hard. But the whole point of the puller is that it's not that easy, and you can pull it out then. Yep. So I don't know how you use your keyboard, but you know, if you're tending to like carry it with you like this, somehow, and be like this, it might drop out. Maybe not such a good idea. But the final model is more tight than what we have here. Doesn't drop out. Was there more?
No, they're just about me.
What the fuck? Okay. What's the question about you then?
Why am I so chill? Yeah, I don't know how to answer that. Would it fall out from carry case if upside down?
Oh, okay. No. Usually with the carry case also. This is the 80 carry case. The 60 carry case is very similar to this one. We have this flap on the top that is bolted down with Velcro, so this already prevents it from dropping out. And if you want to take it out, you remove this and can get it out. This is usually underneath. This is for the 80, so it's bigger, but then you can pull out the keyboard also. And then if it's closed, this is closed here. So that's also not something you need to worry about, unless you have a really, really sucky travel case, which is not a Wooting travel case. Not my problem then. Okay.
Another question.
Yes, we have another question.
Other than the current product's development, are you guys planning to release more standard layouts?
Standard layouts? Yeah. I think in general, when we talk about layouts, there are a lot of different layouts. And standard is kind of like, what is the meta? If we talk about real standard, it would be a traditional full size. But even if we look at traditional full size, you go back over the 3 decades, it has also changed over time. So, oh yeah, okay. So the intention is we have a small, medium, large layout. It might change over time. But the small one is like the 60HE, which is accommodating the most compact version, the most versatile one, and Calder's favorite. And then we have the medium size, which is your I need arrow keys and F row. And if that need changes because of a certain game, such as like, oh, I really need those extra page up keys or home whatever keys on the extra cluster, then we also change that in the medium one. And then we have our big size, which is now traditional full size, and just no hating, but what I'm getting from a lot of the full-size people is it's just for the numpad, and they just prefer to have the numpad together with the keyboard. And that's actually one of the only requirements of a full size. And if that changes over time, then our full size also changes over time. So small, medium, big, that's what we're focused on. And what that means for layouts, that will comes as it comes. Yeah.
Sorry, there's more questions about me, but I do
Dylan.
have questions for you.
Should I take over?
Yeah, I've now a meeting, so I'm gonna jump into the meeting, and I'm gonna give it to my lovely co-founder.
New fresh host, less sweaty. Want to say anything? Any closing words?
Buy the 6HE V2. It's an awesome keyboard. It's my favorite one. If you go for something else, you're not cool. Just go for the 6HE V2. Until the next product we launch, of course, you have to buy that one. Is that enough plugging?
Yeah, good. So one thing Calder forgot to mention about V2 split spacebar. I would not recommend it to get the split spacebar. And the reason for it is, once you go split spacebar, you can't go back. You can never go back to a normal spacebar, especially in the 60%, right? It's so freaking useful where you can get like, oh, I want a function layer here, boom, boom, boom. Other hand, function keys here, boom, 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 boom. I mean, it's, yeah. Normal spacebars just aren't the future anymore. Split spacebar's the way to go. Good. Dylan, questions?
Let's see. Did we show more about the knobs, especially the big 4U one for the 80HE?
Did we show it? I mean, Calder walked past
I'm not sure
it.
what showing more is.
I mean, it's on an 80. It's probably compatible with a 2HE, which is quite nice, right? Because here you also have like a lot of space where you can put like a big knob on, or maybe in this area, and maybe you can go even crazy, right? So like, oh, and a big knob here, and 4 small knobs here. That's quite nice. Yeah. So the big knob is not compatible with a 60, right? Because the keys are all staggered, and the big knob needs like a square of keys. I guess maybe I shouldn't announce it on stream, or talk about it, but function-wise, right, with the knobs, of course you can turn it, and the small knob, you press it down completely. With the big knob, you don't press it down completely, only the center part is a button. So that's also a little difference. Yeah. We want to go to the wall. Yeah. In the meantime, Dylan can collect questions. Let's. So this is, I guess, our big showstopper. This is where a lot of people walk by and come by. And it's this. It's our beautiful keyboard wall. So this has been made by Pascal and Diogo together. So Diogo used Artemis to get like the RGB software on a computer, link all keyboards together, and then Pascal made like a very nice mounting system, and they're like in the inside wall, it's like crazy. It's like a Ghost in a Shell vibe, where a lot of USB cables come into a USB hub and things. But it's actually very cool. You can like boop, 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 boop. Yeah.
Press the F9.
F9. Oh, ah! Cheeky. So this is, I don't know, this is like a famous singer from the 1980s. It's actually good. It's quite catchy song. Very, I guess, nice, friendly dude with a nice suit. But it's very cool because we can use this as a second monitor. So we can project anything on here, what we want. And now it's configured that it's like an, let's say, a continuous RGB heat map thing. But we can do like any RGB effect, right? We can do wave, we can like do jelly. And I think in the default profile on a ATHC is where you press a key, right? And then it sort of lights up very slowly or just fades down. You can also do with the wall, so you can actually like, bam, slam on the wall, and then for a few seconds your body imprint is left there. So if you have any cool ideas to what we should showcase on here, like maybe what all the young people like Bad Apple or something, we can show it. Maybe Diogo can. Well, it's maybe a little bit tricky now to get inside the closet and change something because there's a Burger King queue stacking up to probably practice for the CS2 tournament. Yes, fantastic.
First question is, will we ever release a wireless version of our keyboards? Because Ronaz is using his Wooting for work.
Yeah. So all our keyboards are wireless, so you can take the keyboard out. They just don't work. They need a wire to work because they need power. Currently, we don't have any plans to make a wireless device because our keyboards are quite power hungry. So we need to have like a big battery in there, and adding batteries to your product, it's also tricky, when importing, exporting batteries. So it's also a lot of hassle, and the whole wireless thing, it's very nice in an office setting. It works very well for mice, but we do think these keyboards with RGB lights and rapid trigger and a whole Hall effect thing, it's better to keep them connected. So maybe if battery technology improves in the future, where they're like smaller, lighter, and can carry more, up until this point we probably won't do any wireless keyboards. Yes, next question.
Next question. Will the knobs work with the older PCBs?
Yes, well, yes. Up until if your keyboard supports Hall effect switches. So any keyboard from us that has Hall effect switches. So you have the Wooting 1 and the early Wooting 2 models with the flare tag. It won't be compatible on those models, only when it supports Hall effect. So any keyboard from Wooting Lacquer Edition and up, so the Wooting 2HE, 6HE, 6HE Plus, modules, 80HE, and the new V2 all support.
Next question is, what is the estimated price point?
Oh.
What is the estimated price point?
For what?
The V2.
Oh, the V2. Well, we're not sure yet. We have a range in mind. So I'm also not gonna, I've told a few people here, but I won't announce on the stream. We will announce more about pricing in the upcoming weeks. We haven't really finalized it. Also, depends on tariffs and things and stuff that happen in the world, and no promises yet.
Will we make a white plastic case?
That's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. I don't know, but it's a fantastic idea. I'll mentally written it down, and I think it's quite good. Oh, what's this? Is this the live stream?
God, it's Subway servers.
It's Subway surfers. Wow, this is what Sander always uses on the stream. Damn, fantastic.
Fantastic.
This is what we needed. Yes. Good.
Last one is a fun one.
Okay, fun one. I like fun prizes.
Will we ship stickers with the V2?
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's it for now.
That's it?
Yeah, for now.
Great. Well, if you are at Gamescom, be here at 3 to join the Counter-Strike 2 speedrun challenge. And hopefully, I mean, you can win uwus, you can win keyboards, tote bags, stickers, handshakes from me. And yeah, really looking forward. I think Gamescom is fantastic. It is extremely busy. I think we are in a very nice spot, right, where we have like little opening here across the restaurant, so you can even chill here and stuff. And but if you go through the main halls, it's like, whoa, crazy busy. I don't know, what was the queue time again at the Resident Evil booth?
Sorry?
Well, the queue time at the Resident Evil booth?
4 hours?
4 hours, yeah. I mean, why would you queue 4 hours at the Resident Evil booth? You can come by and say hello to me or Dylan, who has another question.
Okay, so this is a fun one as well for you.
Yeah?
Can you give me an uwu on Sunday?
No, but you can win one. So if you play Switchy commits tax fraud in the morning, so that starts at 10, right? And that's also probably on Sunday at 10, until we have enough uwus to be giving away. If you reach a score of 80 and higher, you win an uwu. Yeah. Beggars can be choosers.
Uwu V2 when, Eric?
Uwu V2 when? Good question. Next year, year after, that year after, who knows? Nothing in the pipeline yet, but makes sense, right? 60G V2, Uwu V2. Yeah. Maybe we should make it like Owo. Or any other cute name. Yeah. Maybe we should make it for Mania, where there's like 4 keys included, right? Or maybe we can make a little flute.
Same question, but with different meaning. Calder always gives the best uwu sound. Can Eric do one too?
It's good, right? It's good. Sorry for the grunting. I had to prepare my throat.
No, I can't.
Switchy can what? Good.
How difficult is it to get 80 points on Switchy's tax fraud?
What was Calder's score? 44? 17? So some people are just born naturals. There was a nice lady here yesterday. I think in the second try she got like a 200 something score. And on COE the whole week the record was like about 260, which is quite impressive, I think. But in general we give people multiple chances, and I mean it's doable. It's doable for everybody. Yeah. Everybody has a fair chance to win. Because there are also strats, right? Some people just put like the uwu on the desk. Some people use it like this, like a little controller. It's yeah, you can do crazy stuff. Yeah.
Will you have future collabs for cases like Optimum, but even for the ADHE, or just keep it on KBD fans?
Well, we don't have anything in the pipeline yet. It's something we keep our eyes for open, like for collaborations. But one thing that we've noticed, so for example, the KBD case, right, the Holy 80 there, it's not something we co-designed with them, right? They just did it on their own. We just gave them our PCBA models and everything earlier so they could get to work on. And if any company wants to make a case for the 80, the files are available on our GitHub, to make. But if we're really talking about a collaboration, it really needs to be the right person that I guess fits the Wooting brand, and yeah, really is good for us. So I think Optimum is really a smart choice, right, for collaboration. We talked at some point with Optimum about, hey, should we make an 80 case, right? Because people requested it. But I was like, no, I like the 60. Why should we make an 80 case? So that's, I guess that's cool. So yeah, but we keep our eyes and ears open.
How much customization can you do with the knob?
Is that Gatoron asking? No. You can do a lot of customization. So anything you can do on a key, right? On a normal key switch, you can also put it there. So you can press it down. It's a normal key. You can do like a key repeat thing. You can put, I don't know, volume up, volume down, scroll. You can do advanced keys. A lot of things you can set up. Yeah. So whatever you can imagine, you can put it on the knobs. Yeah. So if you have a great idea of how we can utilize the knobs, if in whatever way, whatever, let us know, and we'll let Simon know, and he'll cook up something. That's it. No more questions. Good. 2 more questions for the chat. Then I'm gonna end the live stream, and I'm gonna answer them truthfully. So no lies, no shenanigans, no way for me to avoid it. So
Madison asks, what's the best booth you visited this year?
We should come on. How far can we get away from here?
Maybe. Let's test it.
Yeah, no, well, you can't see it, but if you're at the Wooting booth, it's like 100 meters from there. And to the right, there's like a booth on the corner with Comic Sans, like, please visit me, and there's like a very crappy guy drawn on the wall. I don't know what it is. That's the sickest one. It really intrigues me.
We can try and see if it drops out. You can read chat and see.
We can do it at the end. And then last question. I'll answer truthfully. Last one.
Oh, 8.
Yeah. That one? 8HE V2 when? Why would you want the 8HE V2? What's wrong with the normal 80? Right? Would you? Do you want the 80 V2?
I'm fine with my current 80.
There you go. We did internal research. We're not going to make it. Let's see how far we can get to the booth.
Really want to know why
So, if I drop out, it was a fun stream. I had a blast. I hope you had too. Come visit Gamescom. Come visit us. Come say hello. And otherwise, I'll see you in.
Where is our booth?
There. So our booth is in hall 10.1, C61. Yeah, you can go to X. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Can we see it? It's still like 50 meters that way.